Welcome to Sex Positive Gaming. I'm Annie, and today we're going to look at the farming simulation survival game, Elf Sex Farm, available for PC on Steam. On the surface, this looks like some kind of Don't Starve clone, with the addition of a system of elven animal husbandry. And Don't Starve showed us how you don't really need words and dialogue to give players a compelling narrative. And while there is a ton of dialogue in this game, I'm not sure there is actually a story behind some unrelated bare-bones narratives. There are a number of developers on the Sex Positive Gaming Discord, both commercially successful developers and aspiring ones. And one of the questions that often comes up is, how important is the plot for a game in our industry to be successful? After playing Elf Sex Farm, the question I have is, did the developers of this title try to make a game with absolutely no plot? Elves are used to breed monsters and perform rudimentary tasks. Are they sapient, or are they just highly trained pets? What is going on with the merchant sex work aspect of this game? And don't even get me started on the whole airship thing. I have no idea. I tried looking on the Steam page to see if it was just me, but the comments ranged from frustrated to bewildered when it came to figuring out this story. I'd call it a fever dream, but even fever dreams make more sense than this. But wait, it's not an airship, it's a flying boat. Graphically, the game looks like a more colorful version of Don't Starve, while the sexual interactions are static 2D art with sounds. No animations, sorry. Flavor-wise, I'm not sure if I should call this a harem game or not, because I'm still not sure if these elves count more as people or livestock. I am totally not going to go into an in-depth discussion on the nature of personhood, identity, and sapience, so I'll leave it up to you to decide. There are certain items and flavors that you can unlock, so that does make some scenes optional, but you can expect group, sharing, breeding, monsters, toys, and maybe power exchange. I mean, does it still count as power exchange when we're talking about livestock? Great. Now I sound like an inquisitor from Warhammer 40k. Is this game fun? Well, aside from completely disjointed narrative elements, and all of the weirdness surrounding whatever these things this game calls elves are, this is a reasonably solid survival, farming, and crafting game. The start is a little bumpy, because the tutorial is almost as unfathomable as the story, but once you get going, it is much more straightforward. Unfortunately, you don't really get the epic bosses of Don't Starve, and frankly, this just makes me want to play a modded version of Don't Starve that has romantic interactions. However, I don't think that exists. So if you like farming and crafting games, and don't really care about the story or the agency of your potential waifus, then you may want to consider playing Elf Sex Farm. Overall, it is a flawed game, but if you like these flavors, I can definitely see you enjoying it. I mean, this title is a very unique experience. A very unique experience. Let me know what you think. And please tell me if we're supposed to say this title as Elf Sex Farm or Elf Sex Farm. Like it's live, laugh, love. I mean, I would totally be fine with Elf Sex Farm replacing live, laugh, love in all occurrences. Until next time, no shaming, just gaming. Thanks to all this month's support on Patreon. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you all.